Section 5 is about legal issues, HR, and the long arm of the law. To avoid employment-related lawsuits, organizations rely on HR management to understand the complex dynamics and ensure that they tackle key issues. The Civil Rights Act of 1960 prohibits discrimination in any of these items listed based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. And then Title VII is a portion of that Civil Rights Act. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is a federal agency designed to regulate and enforce the provisions of Title VII. Here are some more acts that were passed. I'm not going to read through all of these, but it's important for you to know as an employee to be aware of these acts. I will just say that the first one established the minimum wage and overtime pay for employees working more than 40 hours. And then Equal Pay Act mandated that men and women doing equal jobs receive equal pay. And then the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970 required safety equipment for employees and established maximum exposure limits for hazardous substances. Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986 requires employees to verify employment eligibility for all new hires. The Americans with Disabilities Act prohibits discrimination in hiring, promotion, and compensation against people with disabilities and require employers to make reasonable accommodations for them. The Family and Medical Leave Act of 1993 required firms with 50 or more employees to provide up to 12 weeks of job-secure unpaid leave on the birth or adoption of a child or the serious illness of a spouse, child, or parent. The concept of affirmative action emerged in the 1960s during the American Civil Rights Movement. And these are policies meant to increase employment and educational opportunities for historically marginalized groups, especially groups defined by race, ethnicity, or gender. And it seeks to make up for the systematic discrimination of the past by creating more opportunities in the present. Sexual harassment in the workplace is workplace discrimination against a person based on their gender, and it ranges from sexual favors to the presence of a hostile work environment. And according to the Equal Opportunity Commissioner, a sexual harasser could be a man or a woman. The harasser needs not necessarily be the victim's supervisor. A victim can be anyone who has been affected directly or indirectly by an offense that has been committed. The last section is about diversity in contemporary business. Heightened national awareness of continuing systemic racism in the United States has prompted businesses to reassess policies, especially in human resources.